Our camera lens trained on one man.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot in him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Live on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're talking to you from one of the special venues in European football, the San Siro, here in the city of Milan. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, what are your expectations for today? Can he finish? Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Messi. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. And nicely over the top. Well, great read there to intercept. De Bruyne with options. Oh, great vision. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, just watch this again. Look how De Bruyne beats his man with such ease. And what a finish from Haaland. It gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike. Well, that picture says it all. Ancelotti's team are back in the game now.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Cannavaro. Cafu with it. Cafu. Pele. An effective challenge. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, the referee electing not to show him the yellow card, Stuart.
And I think it's the right decision. It is a foul, but it doesn't deserve a card.
Roberto Carlos. Pele. And here's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Roberto Carlos. Pullet has it. Baresi. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. I must say, this looks promising. The cross is on. Beckham. Pullet. Oh, great attacking play. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Diaz. Kevin De Bruyne. A very timely interception. Roberto Carlos on the flank in space. Rooney. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk with it. Diaz. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Cafu. Now with Beckham. Fine sequence of passes. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Casemiro. Andrew Robertson. Here's Mbappe. Here's Robertson. Who can he pick out? Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. That is how to apply the pressure. Rooney. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Erling Haaland. Rooney. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And players waiting at the far post. Well, denied only by the post.
Well, he got to the ball first, but he just couldn't keep it on target. He's really unlucky there.
Lot to like about that pass. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. De Bruyne. Now with Messi. Casemiro. Good-looking sequence, this. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal. Well, they needed that, and so did he.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Ronaldinho. Now with Rooney. Ronaldinho. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? He's in control of the situation. Ronaldinho. On to Zidane. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Andrew Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Mbappe. Here's Robertson. Space for Real out wide. Mbappe pulls it back. Can he open them up here? And the keeper's hand does the trick. Possession one. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Can he finish? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Rodri. On to Alexander-Arnold. And back with Rodri. Given away by Real Madrid. Roberto Carlos. Now with Rooney. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Rooney. Now the attack fizzled out. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Ronaldinho. Now he must favour the cross. Can he finish? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Alexander-Arnold. He's taken on his opponent here. The cross is on. Still alive. Determined defending. Real Madrid trailing here, but this corner could be helpful to them. And De Bruyne firing is over. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the San Siro. Really dazzling stuff from Pelé in that first half. And Stuart, interested to get your analysis.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goal.
So back underway here into the second half. Now Beckham. Pressing like that will help the cause. Crossing possibilities. And he's keen on cutting in. Pelé. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner and swept out of there. Rooney. Now Roberto Carlos. Ruud Gullit. Who can he pick out? Gullit. Now with Rooney. And it's Rooney! And still an opportunity.
Well, that could prove to be a big moment in the game. They still have a chance here, and that's thanks to that save by Courtois.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Casemiro. Kylian Mbappe. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. David Beckham. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Good visualisation and execution. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Wayne Rooney. Pulisic has it. Room to manoeuvre for Roberto Carlos. So a throw in here. And time for the change now.
Con il numero 4, entra in campo con il numero 8, Lothar Matthäus.
And he has options available. Matthäus. On to Rooney. And back with Matthäus. And foiled by Van Dijk. And winning it back. Cafu. De Bruyne. Haaland. On to Robertson. That's not a bad ball. Rodri. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Can they square the game? Well, off the post and behind for the goal kick.
Well, he strikes it nicely and it's a good effort, but in the end, not quite good enough.
David Beckham. In campo con il numero 28, Luis Figo.
Zinedine Zidane. On the ball, Cannavaro. Rooney. Matthäus. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Given away by Real Madrid. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Cafu. Well, pressing really high. And he's made headway. Great movement. This could be the equaliser. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Substitution for Real Madrid.
Con il numero 24, Rodri. Entra con il numero 15, Federico Valverde.
Put in by De Bruyne. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Van Dijk. On to Casemiro. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Lothar Matthäus. Ronaldinho. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Con il numero 80,
Kevin De Bruyne. Valverde. De Bruyne. Here's Valverde. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress. Messi. Great block. Zinedine Zidane. Cafu. Figo. Really good build-up, but no end product. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne. Andrew Robertson. Casemiro. 10 minutes to go. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Lionel Messi. Aimed towards Mbappe. Oh, couldn't really direct it where he wanted. Well, it's been a masterclass in how to dominate a game from midfield, Stuart.
Well, Derek, I have to say, he has been a joy to watch today. You just want the ball to go to him. Some of his passing has been brilliant. And, of course, he's created a goal. Magnificent performance.
They couldn't maintain possession. Rooney. On to Mateus. Well, the fans want to see a shot. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Mbappe. Here's Robertson. Good looking cross. Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Ruben Dias. Oh, fine stop. Played over. And the main thing is to thump it away. Alexander-Arnold. Corner given to Real Madrid. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then what a finish by Haaland. He just seems to have a great understanding of where to place himself in the box. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Dias. And Valverde. Strength and control, a big part of his game. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.